Welcome to Early Years Matters TV.
Hi guys, I hope you're all keeping well and safe. Welcome to Early Years Matters TV. On today's episode of Early Years Matters TV, what am I going to be doing? Can you guess? Can you guess? All right, on today's episode of Early Years Matters TV, I am going to be introducing to you my book, A Practical Guide to Early. This book was recently published on Amazon. Okay, it was published on Amazon last month, March 2021. Yes, this is a book for parent guidance and teachers of young children from birth to 8 years. Okay, so this book is up on Amazon. Okay, it's in two forms. You could get the ebook, which is you have to download the PDF, or the paperback like this. Okay, so let's open and see what this book is all about. Okay, so let's start from the title. Look at it, look at it, look at it, look at it. A Practical Guide to Early Years Matters. Okay, volume 1. By who? By Florence O. Ajala. Okay, so this book focus is for parents, guidance, and teachers of young children, like I said earlier, from birth to 8 years. Okay, so this book will put you through. This book has strategies, okay, in relation to promoting learning and development of young children. Okay, so you might be thinking the rationale for this book. Why did I go about publishing a book? Okay, so I must tell you. Okay, so there are lots of information out there in relation to, okay, how young children learn, how young children develop, but they are not really practical strategies. There are not really practical guidelines out there in relation to how parents, guidance, or teachers of young children could actually promote learning and development. So I thought this book will be ideal for parents, guidance, and teachers of young children to have. Okay, so I'm going to be going through the topics. Okay, so the topics, so look at it, it's bright and colorful. Okay, so this book is fascinating. Okay, so it's going to be wow. Okay, so it's fascinating. Okay, it has a lot of images. Okay, so I understand that, in the word that we are today, okay, sometimes it's difficult to read. Okay, so that's why in this book I included a lot of images. Okay, so a lot of pictures. Okay, so when you actually look at the picture, you have a general idea in relation to what the book is all about. Okay, so look at the front page, you look at it, you can definitely know that it's all about the young children from birth to 8. Okay, so now look at it. A Practical Guide to Early Years Matters, volume 1 by Florence O. Ajala. Woo! I'm super excited. I'm telling you, I'm super excited. And the dedication, this book is dedicated to all those who are willing to positively impact young children's life. Okay, so if your aim is to impact the lives of young children from birth to 8, then this book is a must for you. Okay, this is a book that you need to have. Okay, so if you want to impact the lives of young children, okay, whether you're a parent, your guide, or teachers of young children, then this book is a book that you need to have. Okay, so it's up on Amazon. Okay, so all you just have to do is type A Practical Guide. At the end of this video anyway, I'm going to be leaving the link down below so you can check it out if it's something that you're interested. Okay, if you're thinking of, or you're willing, okay, it's all about willingness. Okay, I must say to you that in relation to promoting learning and development in early childhood, you have to be willing to take the step. Okay, because there are some things that you as the parent, you as the guidance, you as the adults, that you need to do. Okay, so let's quickly look at it. Okay, so let's consider the first I came up with quote, okay, in relation to early childhood. Okay, so like I'm going to just read one of the quotes so you know what this book is all about. Look, the first quote: children are like whatever fall on them makes an impression, which is true. Young children, they are like cement. Okay, anything that goes on them, it's like we're leaving a print. Okay, so there are some things that we want young children to do, so it's up to us that as adults to be able to impact the young children. Okay, so let's look at it. So the first chapter, which is chapter 1, is all about the holistic child development and activities for children's holistic development. So look at the picture. Okay, from looking at the picture, okay, so the different types of holistic development, what makes the holistic child: the physical, spiritual, social, intellectual, language, and emotional, which is really key. Okay, like for most of you that you've been following me on YouTube, you know that holistic child development is the way forward in relation to promoting child learning and development in early childhood. Okay, so the first chapter of my book, okay, covered holistic child development. What is holistic child development? Then I start to dive in, looking at the physical, intellectual, language, emotional, social, you know, of the child, and the activities that you could use to promote this. Look at it, look at it. So I'll show you a few of the activities. Okay, so look at it, like the physical, look at it's bright and colorful. Look at the picture. So you actually look at the picture and you know that yes, it's mainly about physical. Okay, so intellectual explained, and then look at how to promote it. So I then talk about ways you could promote. Look at like physical development, ways you could promote the physical development of the child, the intellectual, the language, okay, and then the emotional, the social. So you can actually see that, you know, I broke it down in relation to, if you want to promote the physical development of the child, the activities that you could do to promote the physical development of the child. And then we move on to chapter 2, okay, which is all about managing challenging behavior of young children. Okay, in the area of early childhood, okay, young children present with challenging behaviors such as biting, kicking, throwing tantrums. Okay, and it's really important that as adults that you need to know the strategies, the way going forward to manage challenging behavior. So this was what chapter 2 of my book is all about, in relation to strategies that you need to put in place, visual aids to help young children to know the activities that they will be doing, which could help in times of them, you know, calming down. Okay, so like even positive reinforcement, reinforcing positive behavior. Okay, and then chapter 3 is promoting early mathematical skills in young children. Early mathematical skills is really important because, you know, early childhood is all about preparing the way for what will happen next in primary school, in tertiary institution, university. And it's really important in terms of mathematical skills. It's something that we need to start from when they are young, from early childhood, catch them young. Okay, so my chapter 3, the chapter 3 of my book focus on how to promote early mathematical skills, the things that you need to do. And look at it, you know, it's bright and colorful. Then the activities that you need to do to promote, you know, early mathematical skills, singing songs, you know. So, and then chapter 4 is developing independency in young children, which is important. Look, young children need to be independent from, you know, from younger age. It's really important that children are independent from younger age. Okay, so yeah, and then the last chapter, chapter 5, is teaching children about diversity, which is key. As you all know, we're in the 21st century, you know, different countries, nations, abilities, strengths, background are being represented in the world today, and it's really important that we start to teach children about what diversity is all about, because it starts from young, catching them young. Like for example, look at the fingerprints. It shows that we are all different, you know. So teaching children about diversity is key in the area of early childhood, you know, encouraging children to dress up in different attire, you know, celebrating different culture, acknowledging abilities, strengths. So this is a book for all. Okay, so if you're a parent, guardian of young children from birth to 8, I'll tell you, this is a book that you need to get. And if you're a teacher of young children as well, this is a book that you need to get. Okay, so this book offers practical tips. I'm telling you, it's all practical, not of theoretical aspect, not of what theorists are saying. So it is all practical. How do you go about promoting the holistic child development? You have it in the book. How do you go about managing challenging behavior? It's in the book. How do you go about promoting independence? Is in the book. How do you go about teaching children about diversity? Everything is in. I'm going to encourage you that you need to get a copy of this book, okay? So, and when you purchase a copy, after reading, please, I would like to hear your opinion. Please leave the review, okay? You could also email me in relation to if you do not want to leave your review on Amazon, okay? So I would be willing to take your review. Okay, so please go on Amazon. I'm going to leave the link down below. This is the book, so you could download the PDF, the ebook. Okay, so if you are that kind of person that you like to read online, and if you're that kind of person that, you know, you like paper book, okay, you want to see what you're reading in front of you, then you need to get a paper book like this. Okay, so thank you so much, everyone. I'll be looking forward to you purchasing this book on Amazon. Take care and mind yourselves for now. Bye bye.